Stop. Do not scroll past this. If you're watching this right now, it is not by accident. This is not the algorithm. This is not coincidence. God says, you are the chosen one this message was placed here for. Out of every person scrolling through their feed today, this video found you. Heaven arranged this moment specifically for you, and I need you to understand that before we go any further. You may have clicked on this video without even knowing why. Something inside you stirred. Something pulled you here. That was not luck. That was divine timing. God has been trying to reach you, and today, right now, in this moment, He finally has your full attention. By the end of this message, you will understand exactly why your life is about to shift. Not gradually, not slowly over years. Suddenly, completely. Everything you have been believing for, everything you have been holding on to in the dark, everything you've been quietly asking God for in your most private moments, it is all about to break open. But I need you to stay with me, because what I am about to share with you is not something you want to miss. Let me ask you something, and I want you to be honest with yourself as I ask it. Have you been feeling unseen? Like no matter how hard you work, no matter how faithful you stay, no matter how many times you choose to keep going, nobody notices? Like you were doing everything right, and yet the breakthrough keeps getting delayed? Have you been feeling overlooked? Not just by people, but sometimes even by God? Like everyone around you seems to be moving forward, receiving blessings, stepping into new seasons, while you're still standing in the same place, waiting, wondering, asking the same prayers day after day? Have you been feeling misunderstood? The people closest to you do not see what is on your life. They do not understand the calling you carry. They look at your situation and they see an ordinary person going through ordinary struggles. But deep inside, you know there is something more. You have always known it. You just could not explain it. Have you been exhausted from waiting? Not just tired in your body, tired in your spirit. The kind of tired that comes from fighting invisible battles. The kind of tired that comes from believing for something for so long that hope itself starts to feel heavy. If any of that sounds like you, I need you to comment below right now. Type the number 777. Archangel Michael says that he has been assigned to your life for this very moment. Not because you are perfect, not because you have done everything right, but because God chose you before you were born, placed a specific calling on your life, and has been quietly, carefully, faithfully preparing you for the exact season you're walking into right now. You were made for more. You have always known it. And the reason it has taken this long is not because God forgot you. It is because what God is about to give you is so significant, so substantial, so life-altering, that it required extraordinary preparation. You could not carry what is coming without going through what you went through. The pressure you have felt was not punishment. It was preparation. Heaven has just announced your name. Not someone who looks like you. Not someone in a similar situation. You specifically. Your name. The courts of heaven have reviewed your case, and the verdict has come back in your favor. Everything the enemy tried to withhold from you, every blessing that was delayed, every door that seemed closed, every dream that seemed dead, heaven is reversing it. And it is happening suddenly. That word, suddenly, is important. God does not always move slowly and gradually. Sometimes He moves in an instant. In a moment, everything can change. One phone call, one conversation, one unexpected opportunity. One morning you wake up and the heaviness is just gone, and the clarity is just there, and the provision is just flowing, and you think to yourself, where did this come from? And the answer is, it was always coming. Heaven just waited for the exact right moment to release it. And that moment is now. I want to speak specifically about finances because for many of you watching this, that is the area where the enemy has attacked most aggressively. Poverty ends for you today. I do not say that lightly. I say it because heaven announced it, because Archangel Michael declared it, because God says your name is on a list. And that list is called the list of sudden financial shift, and your name has been on it for longer than you realize. You have been faithful with little. You have been a good steward of what you had, even when what you had was not much. You have given when it was hard to give. You have trusted when the numbers did not make sense. You have held onto promises when the circumstances told you to let go. And heaven has seen every single act of faithfulness. Not one of them has been forgotten. Not one. A financial miracle is breaking open for you right now. Not in some vague, undefined future. Now, the kind of shift that makes people say, "Where did that come from?" The kind of blessing that comes without sorrow attached to it. The kind of provision that arrives without struggle, without striving, without you having to force a single door open. If you receive this word today, like this video right now, not for the algorithm, for yourself. Because when you like this video, you're saying, "I agree. I receive this blessing. I'm claiming what heaven has announced over my life." So if that is you, hit that like button right now. And I want you to comment below. Tell me, what area of your life is God shifting right now? Is it your finances, your health, your family, your career? Whatever it is, type in the comments. Because your comment today is a declaration. It is you saying out loud, "I believe this word is for me." And there is power in that declaration. Heaven responds when you open your mouth and agree with what God has already said about you. You were not made to struggle forever. Struggle was a season, not a sentence. And that season is ending. The financial pressure you have been under, the bills that felt impossible, the debt that felt suffocating, the lack that made you feel ashamed, it is all part of a chapter that is closing. And the chapter that is opening, it looks nothing like what you left behind. God says your latter will be greater than your former. What is coming is bigger than what you lost. What is arriving is more than what was stolen. The enemy overplayed his hand when he came after you, because everything you tried to take, God is returning with interest. Now, I need to address something because I know some of you watching this are carrying a question you have not voiced out loud. Maybe you're sitting there right now, and part of you wants to receive this word. Part of you is stirred by it, but there is another part of you that wonders, why has it taken so long? If God chose me, if my name is on that list, if the blessing was always coming, why did I have to wait this long? Why did I have to go through so much? I want to answer that question directly because the enemy has been using that question as a weapon against you. The delay was not rejection. God's silence is not God's absence. God's delay is not God's denial. The valley you walked through is not the end of your story. It was the path that led to the mountain you are about to stand on. Every difficult season you survived was building something in you that you could not have built any other way. Patience that cannot be shaken. Faith that has been tested and has held. Character that has been refined by fire and come out stronger. Archangel Michael says that the enemy knew what was on your life before you did. That is why the attacks came so early. That is why the opposition was so strong. That is why certain doors closed that seemed like they should have opened. The enemy was not trying to inconvenience you. He was trying to stop something that he knew was destined to change not just your life, but the lives of the people around you. You are not just a chosen one for yourself. You carry a blessing that is meant to flow through you to others. The enemy saw the size of your assignment and tried to take you out before you could walk into it. But he failed. The enemy is panicking right now because you're watching this message, because something in you is receiving it, because the agreement you're making in your spirit right now is activating something heaven has been holding in reserve for you. The enemy cannot stop what God has already released. He can delay, but he cannot deny. And his time of delaying, it is over. This is your season, not next year. Not when circumstances align perfectly. Not when you feel more ready or more worthy or more prepared. Now, exactly as you are, exactly where you are. If no one has told you lately, you are not forgotten. You're not behind. You're not too broken or too tired or too far gone. You are right on time in God's plan. And that plan is better than anything you could have arranged for yourself. If this channel has been a source of encouragement for you, I want to ask you something. Have you subscribed? Because every day, God places a new word on my heart for the chosen ones watching this channel. Every day, there's a message waiting for you, a word of breakthrough, a declaration of blessing, a reminder that you are seen and you are chosen and you are not alone. Subscribe right now and turn on the bell so you never miss what God is sending your way. This community exists for you, and you belong here. Now I want to speak a declaration over your life. I want you to receive this not just as words you are reading, but as a living word being released into your atmosphere right now. Chosen one, hear this. Your season of suffering is over. Every night you cried yourself to sleep, wondering if things would ever change. Heaven heard you. Every prayer you prayed that seemed to bounce off the ceiling, heaven received them. Every moment of doubt, when you almost let go of your faith, heaven was holding you even then. Nothing was wasted. Not one tear. Not one prayer. Not one act of faithfulness in the dark. Heaven announces today that your file has been reviewed and your time of waiting has officially ended. The angels assigned to your life have been given new instructions. The blessing that was being held back is now being released. The doors that were closed are being opened. The favor that was being withheld is now being poured out. God says to you today, I have not forgotten you. I have never stopped working on your behalf. Every single thing I promised you is still true. My word does not return to me void. My promises over your life are not canceled. They are confirmed. They are active, and they are arriving. I declare over you right now, financial breakthrough is yours. Sudden, unexpected, unexplainable provision is flowing in your direction. Debts are being canceled. New streams of income are opening. Opportunities that make no natural sense are walking through your door. People who have resources you need are being divinely connected to you. Heaven is rearranging circumstances on your behalf, and the result is going to leave people speechless. I declare over you, healing is yours. Whatever has been afflicting your body, your mind, your emotions, healing is flowing to you now. The weariness is lifting. The anxiety is breaking. The depression that tried to make its home in you is being evicted by the peace of God that surpasses all understanding. You're going to wake up one morning soon and feel different, lighter, clearer, more like yourself than you have felt in years. I declare over you, restoration is yours. Relationships that were broken are being healed. Situations that seemed permanently damaged are being restored. Things that were taken from you are coming back. The years the enemy stole are being redeemed. God is a God of restoration, and He wastes nothing, not even your losses. I declare over you, purpose is yours. The calling God placed on your life before you were born has not expired. It has not been given to someone else. It is still yours, and you are still walking toward it, and you are closer than you have ever been. The gifts inside you that have been dormant are waking up. The vision that God placed in your heart is not dead. It is about to come alive in ways that astonish you. This is not just positive words. This is heaven speaking over your life. This is Archangel Michael standing guard over the blessing that is being released to you right now. This is the announcement heaven has been waiting to make on your behalf. Receive it. Do not let the enemy talk you out of it the moment this video ends. Do not let doubt creep back in. Do not let circumstance override what heaven just declared. Hold on to this word. Write it down if you need to. Come back and read it again when the enemy tries to whisper that nothing is changing. Because things are changing. Right now, whether you can see it or not. Before I close, I want to do something. I want to invite you to participate in something that I believe has the power to accelerate what God is doing in your life. In the comments below, I want you to write your declaration. Not a question, not a doubt, a declaration. Something like, I receive my financial breakthrough, or my season of waiting is over, or simply, I am the chosen one and I claim what heaven has announced for me. Because your words matter. When you speak in agreement with what God has already declared, you are participating in the process of your own breakthrough. You are not just a passive recipient of blessing. You are an active partner with heaven. And heaven responds to faith that speaks. So go to the comments right now. Write your declaration. And as you scroll through and read what others have written, know that you are part of a community of chosen ones who are all standing together, all receiving together, all stepping in a breakthrough together. You are not alone in this. You never were. And when the breakthrough comes, because it is coming, come back and tell me. Come back to this video or any video on this channel and share your testimony. Because your testimony is not just for you. It is for the next person who is sitting where you were sitting when this video found them. It is for the next chosen one who needed to see that God is real and his promises are true and the blessing does come. Your story matters. Share it. If this message has stirred something in you today, I want to ask you 3 simple things. First, comment below. Type, "I receive," as your declaration. Let heaven and let yourself know that you are accepting this word today, that you're not letting it pass, that you are standing in agreement with what God has announced over your life. Second, like this video. When you like this video, you are helping it reach another chosen one who is scrolling right now, feeling unseen, feeling forgotten, feeling like the blessing will never come. Your light could be the reason this message finds the person who needs it most today. That matters. You have the power to be a part of someone else's breakthrough just by pressing a button. Third, subscribe and hit that notification bell. God is not done speaking. This channel is a daily stream of heaven's messages for the chosen ones. Every single day, there is something new, something specific, something that was placed on my heart for people exactly like you. You found this channel for a reason. Stay. Subscribe. Let every new message find you the moment it is released. You are seen. You are known. You are chosen. Your name is written in heaven's records, and the announcement has gone out on your behalf. What God has planned for your life is more than your mind has room to contain right now. But you're stepping into it. Step by step, day by day, breakthrough by breakthrough. You are walking into the life that was always meant for you. I will see you in the next message. It is waiting for you already. And whatever you are believing God for right now, do not give up. Do not let go. Do not stop. You're closer than you think. Your time is now.